Hey guys, what is going on? It's Jake, aka ParkyOne here, and welcome back to episode 17 of our Hamburg career mode on my channel. Okay, we're going to start today's episode off with a game away from home at the brand new stadium in FIFA 19. The Signal Iduna Park, and it's going to be against Borussia Dortmund. Okay, a massive game on match day 15 of the season here, but if you take a look at that, we are joint top on the best defensive clubs in the league. With Bayern, of course, we're doing so well in this league so far. But anyway, let's get this game underway, and you can see I'm already putting team press on there because I'm trying to stop them straight away. But they play the ball straight through there with relative ease, and Witsel strikes the ball straight at Pollersbeck. Luckily, we're able to almost get it clear, but Volland nicks it back from Bauer. Bauer crosses it into the box, and Witsel. I think that was Sancho actually. I think that was Sancho who strikes the ball straight at Pollersbeck, and those are the only chances in the first half. Unbelievably boring game so far. But in the 53rd minute, the ball is played off to Ramsey on the wing. I don't know why he's at Borussia Dortmund, but anyway, his left footed strike goes straight at Pollersbeck. But our first chance of the game here, as the ball was whipped in, cleared all the way to Walter, but a long distance strike there is pushed aside by the goalkeeper there. Another chance for us as we're growing slightly into the game here, as Van Drongelen is unusually forward, gives it to Donis, gives it to Gomez, finds Pereira on the wing, and a brilliant save from the goalkeeper there, pushing it well wide of the target, and that is it. Those are the only chances in the game, so there we go, 0-0. But we have two players here, Matty Steinman and Gideon Young, who we need to get contracts on, because they will go on freeze in January if we are not careful. So as you can see, I'm delegating a new contract for Gideon Young here. Important, 4 years, no release clause, and 19.5 grand. We'll accept that, and that's nice and easy there. We're going to delegate the Matty Stein one as well, to be fair, because I'm not really too sure what to offer him. He's a 69, but sporadic, brilliant. 4 years, brilliant. No release clause, brilliant. 8k, brilliant. My assistant manager does some really good deals, so I'm going to trust him on quite a lot of issues during the season. But anyway, we're going to our second game of the season here at the Ventins Arena, and it's against Schalke. And you'll see here, we are playing number 17, Anastasios Donis, and he is the top assist creator in the league. So let's hope he can do something in this game as we kick off here, and hopefully it's a better game than the Dortmund one. Okay, so the ball is passed to the assist to Donis. He gives it to Gomez, finds Walter, gives it back to Donis on the run through, and it is a good save from the keeper, even though he was a very tame shot there in the end. But a good header from the Schalke player there, finds its way all the way to Uth, and pushed past the post by Pollersbeck. And it is 0-0 at the half, literally one chance apiece there in the second half here. So we've got Van Drongelen, who completely forgets what he's doing. He forgets he's playing football. Oof strikes the ball at the goal. Pollersbeck does well to save it, and Oof somehow misses an open net from the rebound. So I don't know how he's done that, but at least it stays at 0-0. There's Donis with another attempt for us as well on the hour mark. From a corner just after the one that we just earned, the ball is whipped into the box, and Papadopoulos with a thunderbolt of a header, and it's pushed wide by their goalkeeper. Not much more we can do, but they absolutely broke through us. Like, for some reason, there were so many gaps in the defence. Pavon runs through on the left, pretty much uncontested. The defender does come back to get at least level or to pressure the striker, you'll see here. So Pavon here takes a shot. Pollersbeck does as much as he could, really. He should have pushed it the other way, but it goes to Uth's feet, and that is it. But let's see if we can get an equaliser here late on as Jairo cuts back inside, gives it to Donis, and I don't know how the keeper's managed to pull off that acrobatic save there, but fair play. Give credit where it's due. Schalke beat us. Uth's 84th minute goal gets them the win there. Going into the third game of the episode here, and it's against Hannover 96. We're back at home for this one, so let's hope we can get back to winning ways. The man to watch here is, I wouldn't want to watch this guy, to be fair. 24 years of age, 12 appearances, and 0 goals. Like, who would want to watch that guy? But I'm sticking with him. I know he's going to turn good sometime, so he's still in the lineup. Let's see how he does here. Sau breaks through and hits the side netting with the first chance of the game, 12 minutes in. Okay, we're on the attack now, just a couple of minutes later as the ball finds its way to Art Holtby. The ball's found all the... I don't know how to explain that. Like, there was good passing on the edge of the area. He finds his way to Nare, and he hits the post somehow. Like, the keeper didn't have it covered there. Should have really done better there. But Mané's through, surely. And I don't know how the keeper caught that. I really don't know how the keeper caught that. He kept hold of it as well. So, oh, Jesus. But anyway, the ball is whipped in all the way to Nare, and a brilliant save yet again. This keeper is on fire today. I don't know how we haven't scored yet, but Zagadou does well to dispossess Sal there on the wing. We get the ball back. Gideon Young, I don't know what he's doing there. And yet another mistake leads to another conceded goal. And you'll see here, it's just another mistake from Gideon Young. Passes into a group of their players. Their player is played onside, and that 45th minute goal is the difference. Priv, the guy we actually looked at last season, he's the difference there. But Mané passes off to Nare, surely, and how is that not a penalty? Have a look at this. How is that not a penalty? Please, somebody tell me how that's not a penalty. I mean, come on. This game is so much against us in this 90 minutes. I don't know what to say. But anyway, we're back on the attack. The 60th minute. A fire is burning inside of us now. Holtby here. And he somehow misses again. Like, how many chances do we need? Really, how many chances do we need? But Holtby here manages to thread the ball through to Jata. Jata, can you do something? Of course he can. He very rarely plays, but a finesse shot from the left-hand side hits the inside of the post and bounces right into the back of the net. You'll see here the number 18 swings it underneath the player's leg there, round the keeper, off the inside of the post and past the line. That is what we're talking about. 1-1, and can we somehow squeeze the winner out of this? Wilson McKennie there. He gives it out to Mané. Surely Mané, please. He's hit the post again. How many games does he need to score? But anyway, thank God Jata has actually pulled it back, and we've actually got something out of this game. But we're sorting out contracts here. Pollersbeck has got a new contract for this one. Sergio Gomez, he has a weird release clause. It's too low for his actual value, so I'm going to offer him a new contract and see whether they come back with something. And wow, okay, so the assistant's done well again. Important 3 years, 14,500 wage, but most importantly, a £37 million release clause. But anyway, Victor Thies has got a loan move there, so let's hope he goes. And much like him, Fisher has actually gone out on loan for once. And another youth player here called Mathieu Ferrier. We're actually going to add him to the transfer list because I'd rather get rid of him and not worry about it and get rid of him. But anyway, Pavlenka, a £45,000 weekly wage, crucial 3 years, signing bonus, absolutely zip. We're going to sign him up. That is our new keeper for the 3rd season and the 2nd season in the Bundesliga. On to the next player here is Tony Vilhena, the 81 rated central midfielder. 26,000 wage, crucial 3 years, and yet again, no signing bonus whatsoever. Get him signed up. I mean, what a player he could turn out to be. And the third player we're going to have a look at for a pre-contract deal is Ruben Pardo. Important squad role, 3 years, no release clause, 0 signing bonus, and 25,000 wage. And he's going to be a squad rotation player. So, I mean, I know it says important, but I'm going to use him as a rotation until he really starts complaining. But anyway, we're going with a full contract here, and this is Dylan Venter, and what are Feyenoord doing? Like, I'm showing it again here, like, his value is 5.5 million, yet his release clause is 2.5, so that's absolutely ridiculous. I ripped their hand off with that, and yep, we've signed him up. Gone into contract talks as well, but Victor Thies has actually been loaned out. Yes, that's 2 of them. Fisher and Victor. But let's try and get Eric out of the club because he has been a nuisance trying to get him out on loan. So we've sold him. Great, that's him gone. Morten Behrens. I don't want to quite sell this guy, so I'm going to send him on loan to Club Atletico. And I can't remember the last part of that team name, to be fair. I'm actually losing it. So Maya has been sold. A player has returned from injury. Jan Fitter Arp, the Don up front, has come back. And just in time for us to sell Mathieu Ferrier. I mean, he's worth £675,000 at 17 years old. He's 65 rated. There we go. We've accepted a £690,000 bid. And Behrens has been loaned out. And Jan Fitter Arp, another, some sort of, I don't know where West Ham have got this money from. Almost 34 million quid. But anyway, we're going to he's going to decline, of course. But the assistants come back for Dylan Venter, 16,500 weekly wage, rotation player for 3 years, no signing bonus and no release clause. I think that's a pretty good deal for this guy. So we're going to sign him up, the 20-year-old from Holland. And Ferrier has been sold there. He has gone to some sort of Turkish club that I can't pronounce. But anyway, Polizbek, we have a bid for him that's well over his value from Ajax, but we're not going to get rid of him just yet, because I feel like he's pivotal in this squad until we get Pavlenka in, and maybe we can look at getting rid of him. But a big deal here as the assistant has come back for Frank Yannick Kessie, a £24 million deal. We're going to accept that deal that he's come to with their club, and we're going to delegate a contract with him, and let's see what he comes back with. He's starting at 26 and ending with 37. We have a transfer offer, actually 2 from Sergio Gomez, which proves that his new release clause has come into play, and it's actually really helped us, and it's meant he's staying at the club. But anyway, Kessie, 31,000 wage, a decent deal there if you ask me. He's coming straight in, and you'll be able to see here, he is straight into that team. And look, we're against Schalke in the 4th game of this episode. We're at the VOLKSPARKSTADIon yet again. There you go, number 30, Frank Yannick Kessie, the midfielder, 23-year-old from Ivory Coast, and we signed him from Atalanta for £24 million. So let's see how he does in this game. And we're going straight from kickoff here. No, we're not. We're going into the 2nd minute. And you might think, okay, haven't we already played Schalke in this episode? Yes, we have, but we're in the second half of the season now, and the fixtures have rotated back around. So anyway, second game against Schalke, they had the first chance, not much to it. Kessie with his first chance in a Schalke shirt, high and wide. Like, not very impressive there, but I'm not going to judge him on that whatsoever. But St. Maximin passes off to Zipka, I think that's his name, and Oot. And yeah, I really don't like this guy. Why is there always that one player in a season where you just can't contain him? I don't know what it is, but I mean, what's Bauer doing there? He's a step behind. He's headed it against the bar, so Polizbek's not got any chance there, and they've scored. But anyway, Pereira crossed it into Gomez, and that block there, it's unbelievable. I can't believe this. We're actually going to get done again by Schalke, but Oos 27th minute goal is the difference at the half there. So Pereira is running in for the first chance of the second half here. Left-footed thunderbolt goes straight over the bar. And yep, jumping forward another 14 minutes on from that, and Beretta passes off to Serdar, gives it to Pavon, and he's clean through. Much like the game that we previously played in this episode, he just uses his pace, storms through, and that crossbar. They've used both crossbars in this game to assist them. Like, look at this. That strike is so clean, and then it just smashes off the underside of the bar. What is the keeper to do there? I don't understand what the keeper has to do there. But Meneer is running through. Can he get it? Yes! Yes! Meneer has actually scored. I can't believe it. He's finally got one. He's 14 appearances, I think it is, or something stupid like that. But he's scored, and I actually skipped his replay, so I'm sorry about that. But anyway, he's finally got a goal. I can't believe it. But wow. We're going into some more transfer stuff here as Gideon Young. We've accepted a 9.1 million offer from Sporting Lisbon, and there you go, he's been sold. Gideon Young is gone. He's been a nuisance, and there he is with the number 5 shirt at Sport. Top goal scorer Arp is back. That's what he just said there. I mean, deadline day was pretty boring. I mean, I'm not going to lie. But anyway, we've had a lot of bids for our players. We've got a few loanees out. We've got a few players who are never going to get first team football sold. And we've also signed Frank Yannick Kessie on a full-time deal, Dylan Venter on a full-time deal, and we have 3 pre-contracts done with Pardo, Vilhena and Pavlenka. So that's absolutely brilliant. But anyway, that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want. And you know what, guys? See you later.